After 4 months of reporting from our homes, BMB is back in the studio.
And there are lots of changes here at Mepham and across the district.
I'm AJ Freed.
And I'm Michelle Spiller.
Hi, I'm Sean McQuillan, and I've got your weekend Mepham Sport.
I'm Eva Scheffler with your weekend forecast.
Today is Friday, September 11th, and these are the BMB morning announcements.
Today's day 4. Please rise and join us for the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, Mepham, and welcome back. This certainly is a school year like no other, but speaking for myself, even with the restrictions, I'm happy to be back.
Absolutely, Michelle. It's been a strange year, but we'd like to thank the committees of teachers, administrators, and parents who worked tirelessly throughout the summer to put these reopening plans in place.
AJ, this isn't the end of the first week of school since March, but today also marks the 19th anniversary since September 11th.
9/11 was a day that profoundly changed our nation, and we pause for a moment of silence in memory of the 2,977 people who died in the attacks that day.
As we adjust to the new realities of the hybrid model, there are some new rules around the school. For example, if you arrive before 7:20 in the morning, you'll need to wait in either the auditorium, one of the cafeterias, or the North Gym until you are released.
It's also important to make sure that you are wearing the right kind of mask and that you're wearing it in the right way. Masks must be worn over the nose and mouth, except in the cafeteria where they can be removed. It might look like me and Michelle are here together unmasked, but that's just the way it looks at home. In actuality, we are socially distanced in the studio and only one person is unmasked at a time. And this is how all the BMB shows will be shot this year.
To learn about the rest of the changes here at Mepham this year, our very own Jake Winckelmann sat down with Mr. Gomez for the very first Around Campus of this year.
Hello and welcome back to another season of Around Campus. I'm your host, Jake Winckelmann, and today on Around Campus, we sit down with Mepham Principal Mr. Gomez. So Mr. Gomez, welcome back to Around Campus.
Thanks, Jake.
So it's been a while since we've all been here, and I gotta ask, what has it been like to be principal when there are no students in the school?
It's actually kind of strange. You're walking through an empty building, you hear sounds that you've never heard before. So it was kind of weird coming into the building in April, May, and June, but once we got busy with senior activities like graduation, yearbook distribution, cap and gown distribution, and our car parade last year, it felt a little bit more like normal. So it was nice to see students, even if they weren't in the school, to see them around the campus. And now that we're fully open, it's a great feeling to see students filling our hallways and classrooms.
And what has it been like to see the halls filled, or at least half filled, with people again?
Super excited to see students. You know, it's nice that they're happy to be back. Overall, over the summer, all I kept hearing from students and parents is that they're just dying to get back into school, not only to see their friends, but also to see their teachers and to just, get out of their houses because people were getting a little frustrated and bored, and they wanted to get back into the building and really get back to normal.
What advice do you have for students for success in this strange year?
Got to remain positive and flexible. That's what I told the teachers before we got back to the school year. And flexibility is a big word these days. We want to make sure that students understand that what may have worked last year may not necessarily work this year, but we'll find a way around it so that we achieve the same results.
Sounds awesome, Mr. Gomez. Thank you so much. And we here at BMB hope that we can keep things rolling, and hopefully before too long, we can all be back together again soon. Now back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Jake. In a new BMB feature, later today we'll be releasing the full uncut Around Campus interview on a new BMB show that we launched in the spring called BMB Interviews. So check it out this afternoon on the BMB YouTube channel.
There may not be live sports to report on, but that doesn't mean there's not any sports news. Joining the morning announcements crew this year, BMB Sean McQuillan with your week in Mepham Sports.
Thanks, Michelle. Glad to be joining the team. While pro leagues and some college leagues have gone back to the field of play, New York State announced earlier this week that the high school fall sports season would be delayed until March, April statewide. Originally, Section 8 delayed the fall season here in Nassau County, but that decision is now statewide. We'll have more details as they become available. We'll update you here on the morning announcements on all the sports news as it breaks.
Thanks, Sean. In these weird times in school, everyone can use some positivity. A new account on social media, Mepham Kindness, has been spreading positivity to both Mepham students and teachers.
I spoke to the anonymous user behind the account, and they talked about how they hated all the negativity that's going around Mepham and thought it was time for a change. While we don't know the name of the mysterious user, I'd like to say thank you to the creator of the account for spreading some much-needed positivity.
It's great to see people trying to make Mepham a more positive place. Now, let's kick it to Ava Scheffler for our weekend weather report.
Good morning, Mepham. Long time no see. And if you're new here, welcome. And if you've been here before, how are you? Miss me? Of course you did. If you didn't know, I'm Ava Scheffler, also known as Ava Chef, cooking up a storm here to bring you your weekend forecast. But before we get into that, I'd like to mention that it's wildfire season for our friends at West California. Quite the fire has taken over and taken over fast. If you would be so kind as to please donate to places such as the American Red Cross, the California Fire Foundation, that would be the super humanitarian thing to do. But back to Bellmore, this weekend's looking pretty nice. Today is going to be sunny in the upper 70s. Tomorrow is supposed to be partly cloudy in the lower 70s. And Sunday is looking like spotty showers for most of the day with temperatures in the upper 70s. Have a great day, Mepham, and I'll see you next time on the weather.
Thanks, Ava. You can see Ava every week on the morning announcement, and you'll also be able to see her hosting What's Poppin' Pirates with Luke Melfa every month this year.
That's right, Michelle. What's Poppin' Pirates and all your favorite BMB shows are coming back this year. A brand new sports talk, Talking Cookies, and the critically acclaimed midweek update will all be starting their third season later this month.
And here on the morning announcements, we will be celebrating our 100th episode next week, so make sure you tune in for that.
Now here it is, your quote of the day. Sometimes we can only find our true direction when we let the wind of change carry us. There certainly has been a lot of change. Here's to new directions.
Have a great day, Mepham. Thank you. We can't high five anymore.